Good morning, y'all. I just woke up. Today we're gonna do a full day of eating and I'm gonna update you on how my 46 days to Sleigh clean keto challenge is going. All right, let's jump into it. I just made a cup of coffee and I am gonna have this. I have been trying to do intermittent fasting and some days have been better than others. I've never been super successful with it, y'all. Some days I do amazing and some days I struggle more. This morning I really wanted some coffee and I'm not doing like a super clean fasting. I just am not eating food during my fasting time, so I'm okay with having a cup of coffee. It's just got some stevia in it and a little bit of heavy cream. So I'm having this coffee and then I will jump right into my liquids for the day. I have definitely been struggling a little bit to hit all of my goals, but I think overall I've been doing pretty well and I'm pretty happy with the progress. So I will just update y'all next time I eat something. I've got a decent amount of stuff to do today. I'm making some meals for some people and I'm hoping to go to hot yoga tonight. My body's kind of achy because I cleaned yesterday, so we shall see. All right, y'all, it is only 11:30, but I am just feeling really hungry today. I really want to eat. I'm gonna try and push my window. I'm going to actually, I'm going to dump the rest of this coffee. I only had about a fourth of it. I'm going to dump it. I'm going to go ahead and make a Zip Fizz and get started on that. I'm going to make sure I get 2 Zip Fizz in, and then once I get my 2 Zip Fizz in, then I'll let myself eat if I'm still really hungry. I am craving like scrambled eggs, so I think that's what we're going to do for our first meal of the day in a little bit. Let's see how long I can hold out though. Sometimes you just wake up hungry. Today was one of those days. I had a horrible night and I just woke up wanting to eat, but I know part of it is just for comfort, maybe not just for hunger, so I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna try and be good. All right, y'all, it is 12:30 so far, holding strong, just drinking on my Zip Fizz, and I am getting ready to make some soup. I'm gonna make a chorizo chili, which is in my cookbook. It is one of my very favorite soups ever. It is on the spicy side, but it is freaking delicious. I have a friend who had surgery today, is having surgery right now, and I'm gonna take meals over for him and to make life on his wife easier is really the main reason. But one of the things I'm making is a chorizo chili, so I'm gonna turn you around and show you. This is what we are doing with our day right now. This is from my cookbook, y'all, so hearty beef and chorizo chili. It is so good. So I've got all of my ingredients sitting out. Sorry if you hear my Roomba going. This guy is so loud, y'all. Why is he so loud? This is my off-brand Roomba that had amazing reviews on Amazon, and we've been really happy with it. It's called a, what is it, a Eufy? I don't know, but I love it. I'm gonna double it, so I'm gonna use 2 pounds of ground beef and both of these things of chorizo. Then this is my combination of spices I use: Smoky Southwest, chili seasoning, oregano, ground cumin. Then it has some roasted red peppers and some onion. I also use some chipotle peppers and then some tomato sauce, some green chilies, and I think that is everything. However, my husband accidentally got the hot tomato sauce. I love this brand by El Pato, but he accidentally got the hot, which is pretty spicy. So I just sent him back to Walmart to get the other one so that I don't like kill them with spice, y'all. Okay, so I always do this in my Instant Pot. You could totally do it on the stovetop or a crock pot even, but I'm gonna do it in my Instant Pot. And I just have the saute button on. I'm gonna let it start to warm up a little bit, and then I put in my chorizo and my ground beef first. So that's what we're gonna do. I did want to show y'all which chorizo I use. This is a pork chorizo I get from Walmart. This one is 0 carbs. Lots and lots of chorizos are way high in carbs and have lots of fillers and not great stuff. So watch and try and get the cleanest one you can, the lowest carb you can. If you live somewhere that like has locally made chorizo, I would totally do that. I've been thinking about trying to make my own chorizo, but I haven't done that yet. I saw somebody do it and I was gonna do it and then I never got to it. But anyways, we have
all of our meat in here. I'm gonna cook the meat up, and it's gonna put off a lot of fat, so I am totally gonna drain this before I make the rest of the soup. Otherwise, it will just be too like oily. The beef is all done. I've added the onions and I drained it really, really well. Now we're literally just gonna dump, y'all. We're just gonna dump all of this. If you're interested in the recipe, it is in my cookbook. I have a lot of really great soups and great fall recipes in the cookbook. It's always linked down below, but I'm showing you everything that's going in it here. And I'm doubling it today, so I'm using quite a bit more. So here is my chili. I am just gonna do it on the soup setting for 8 minutes, y'all. I did add some beans, which makes it not keto, but I'm making it for someone else and they like beans. So that's what we're doing. Just make sure you have it to sealing. This is venting, this is sealing, and we're off. Super simple, takes 8 minutes. Well, it takes, with this much chili, it's probably gonna be 15 minutes to come up to pressure and then 8 minutes. And with soup, I always do a quick release. You don't have to, but you can. All right, y'all, so the chili is done. It looks so good. I made a double batch so that we can have some here and I can take a bunch to my friends. I'm hoping that they really love it. It looks so good. Like I said, I don't usually put the beans in. I'll just eat around the beans and everybody else can enjoy their beans because my kids hate it when I don't put the beans in, so they'll be happy that there's actually beans today. It's about 2 o'clock, y'all, and I am gonna go ahead and eat. I've been hungry all day, and this just finished, and it smells so good, and it looks so good. I'm gonna try and not eat the beans. I'm gonna try and pick around them, but this is so, so yummy, and I cannot wait to eat it. Caroline made this pumpkin bread, and I did not get a picture before it got demolished, but it is delicious. That's my little corner that I ate right there off of that piece. I had to taste it, y'all. I just had to. It is 6 o'clock, y'all, and I want another bowl of chili, so I'm having another bowl of chili. Again, I'm just gonna not eat the beans. I'll just push them to the side, and I topped it with some fresh cilantro. I went to Trader Joe's on the way to drop food off at my friend's house because I had a few things to pick up, and Jason was with me and he saw these, so we got these for Hazel, these pumpkin recipe dog treats. She's not a fan, y'all. She's like just staring at it. Hazel, do you not like your treat? Eat your treat. That's a pumpkin treat from Trader Joe's. You don't like it? What do you think? Is it better now that you tried it? Do you think you like it? Not sure? At least you're eating it now. Maybe. All right, y'all, tonight for dinner we are making a beef stroganoff, kind of like a keto version of a beef stroganoff. I did make mashed potatoes for the kids to serve theirs over. This was a special request. My son was really in the mood for a beef stroganoff, he said. So instead of doing it over noodles, I'm gonna do it over mashed potatoes because I'd had to make mashed potatoes for a meal I was delivering to somebody. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll have it over mashed cauliflower, or I may even just cook up some zucchini, I don't know. But we're gonna make some beef stroganoff tonight for dinner. I think we're about good here because this makes it have a really nice amount of gravy. So I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna serve this to my kids with over mashed potatoes, and I'll either eat it just like this or put it over mashed cauliflower or put it over zucchini. Just depends on if I'm feeling like making a vegetable for myself or not. Sometimes I just like to stick to the meat. And truthfully, I haven't been doing a lot of cheese and cream lately, so I don't know, I may not even eat this. I may eat some leftovers, but I know it's gonna be delicious. I'm at least gonna taste it. All right, y'all, let's try this. That is so good. All right, so that's what dinner's gonna be tonight, y'all. Life is cray. I have one kid still at the high school doing some kind of broadcasting thing. One isn't hungry. 2 people are at soccer. I'm not hungry because I had chili just a little bit ago, so I made it, but I'm not gonna plate it up and show it to you because I don't have anybody to feed yet. But when they're ready, all I'll have to do is heat up mashed potatoes and heat that back up if it's not hot still. Such is life when you have teenagers. All right, y'all, I have a minute to kill because like I said, nobody's ready for dinner and I'm done cooking it, so I thought I would sit down real quick and kind of just chat. I am sitting in my favorite spot in the kitchen and I have a minute to myself. So I wanted to talk about how this 46 to Sleigh challenge, if y'all are new and haven't seen it, I posted last week. I'll leave it up above. Actually, I posted on Monday because I had some computer issues, but I'll leave it up above. My plan for the next 46 days, I'm calling it 46 Days to Sleigh, a clean keto challenge. And to me, that just means cleaning up my processed food. I am going to intermittent fast 5 days a week. I am limiting my caffeine. I'm limiting my dairy to very minimal. And I am trying to get in upwards of a gallon of water a day. I am planning to do yoga 3 times a week and ride the bike 3 times a week. So I started this on the 8th and it's the 12th today, but this will post tomorrow on the 13th. So I just wanted, what is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's only been about 4 days, but I just kind of wanted to, since I'm doing this full day of eating, I thought I would just chat about it a little bit. I have been doing, okay. I spent 1 day yesterday cleaning like a mad woman, which is not okay on my body. If you are new to me, I have some chronic health issues. I have fibromyalgia, and I was having a pretty decent day as far as how I feel, but that does not mean that I can push myself that hard. It just doesn't. My body doesn't work that way. So what happened was I just kept going and going and going. And sometimes I can just like push, but when I push hard like that, I usually crash. So today I got up just not feeling really good and starting to pay for it. Just really, really achy, really struggling. And I was supposed to do yoga tonight, and I just knew there's no way. There's no way my body was gonna do it. So I'm pretty frustrated with myself at the moment. My family told me yesterday, 2 of my kids, my husband, at various times in the day that I needed to stop, and I didn't. And those are the kind of chores I don't usually do because they are hard on me. I don't usually do the cleaning at all. My family does all of that, and usually they do a really good job, but y'all, I felt like I was living in a college frat house as of late. Everybody's been busy and nobody's been cleaning. People pick up, but cleaning hasn't happened, and I just kind of flipped and just like had to have it done and had to have it clean. So yeah, kind of paying for that. I had to spend a down day today. I had a couple of things I absolutely had to do because I was making some meals for a friend. I was pretty much done though. I only had one thing to make today, which was that chorizo soup y'all saw me make, and the mashed potatoes. So I guess that's 2 things. But those were really, really easy. I used the Instant Pot for both. My actual hands-on labor for both of those things was like 10 minutes each maybe. And other than that, I just really rested. And my husband drove me to take the package to my friend because I wasn't feeling up to driving, and it all worked out. It all worked out, but didn't go to yoga tonight, and I'm very disappointed in myself. However, I know I burned 5 gazillion calories yesterday because I did way more than I typically do, and I stopped, I rested, I took rest breaks because I have to, but not enough, and I can't do that. I've learned over the years of my chronic illness that I have to moderate. Moderation is the key to being able to live a stable, healthy life for me. Moderation in all things. And I, at heart, am a go, go, go person. I am a non-stop perfectionist. And I have learned over these last years and years and years of being sick how to moderate, but every once in a while it goes out the window. And that's what happened. But overall, I started at 184 pounds and I am 177 today. So I would say these days have been very successful overall. Have I done everything perfectly? No. I haven't hit the bike 1 time, and I'm missing yoga today, so I'm not hitting those. I haven't had a gallon of water any day, but I've had a lot of water. I've had close to it, but not quite. But I'm still happy with that. And then another thing that I had challenged myself to do was only alcohol 1 day a week, because I was drinking a few days a week, you know, a glass of wine here, a drink there, just, you know, just for enjoyment, just randomly. But I know that's not good in a weight loss mode, and I need to lose weight. So yesterday, after my crazy expedition, I decided that I was going to treat myself with a glass of wine. So that was a mess up, because that wasn't a day that I had planned to have alcohol. And we will be recording a time to drink episode, and probably when we do that episode, because I had this wine, I'll have a sip. It'll look like on television. yeah, like I'm a TV star. On YouTube, it'll look like I'm drinking some of the drinks probably, but I'm gonna have a sip or none at all, probably a sip. I'll have a couple sips, but I won't really consume alcohol on that night because I chose my night to be last night. And I guess that's fine as long as I don't do it other nights, because I know that drinking alcohol will hinder the weight loss, and I really want to lose as much as I can before the holidays, before Thanksgiving. And I set the date as November 23rd because that is my 2-year Surgiversary from vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. And it's kind of like the start off to the holiday season in my mind. November 23rd is also Jason's daddy's birthday. He passed a couple years ago, and that date not only was my surgery date, but it's his birthday, and it's become a really big deal to me. That day has become a big deal to me. So I wanted by that day to be going into the season at my lowest weight, at my healthiest, feeling my best. And y'all, this Bikram yoga is making me feel so much better. Does it take away my pain? No. It doesn't, but it's making my flare-ups farther apart, and it's just making life more enjoyable for me. I'm not having to spend nearly as much downtime. I am still having to do my moderation and my resting, and that's gonna be life. That's life. But the constant pain level is a little lower with it, and I'm so here for it. I'm not doing the yoga for weight loss. I'm doing it purely for my health, and I wish I had found it a long time ago. If you have chronic health issues, Bikram yoga is in a hot, humid room, and it allows your muscles to like loosen up, and I don't know, it's just something. Other times when I've tried to exercise, I push myself too far, I crash, I have horrible flare-ups. It's never been good. And somehow I've been doing this a few weeks now, and it's been wonderful for me. So, all right, I've been chatting for a while now. I just kind of wanted to do an update because I just feel like to me, it seems like it's been a while. I guess it's only been a few days. But since we're doing what I eat in a day, I thought I would just throw this in here. All right, let me go. Well, I don't need to do anything. I have time to just sit. I'm gonna go fill up my water. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go have some water and kind of just chill until people come home. And then I can go back into mom mode and make some dinner for people or put some dinner together. Although I don't even really have to do that, y'all. I have teenagers, they can do all of that. Sometimes I just want to because I wanna be mama, you know? But they don't really need me to. They don't even need me to cook. If I don't, they make things on their own. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to be like, just let your mama cook for me, y'all. Just let me cook for you, y'all. Anyways, all right. I'll talk to y'all after, I don't know, at some point soon. All right, y'all. I am just gonna end the night here. I'm not gonna eat that beef stroganoff. I had 3 bites of it. It was freaking delicious. So good. But I have been trying to limit my dairy, and that was all kinds of dairy, right? So just had a few bites. I had chili twice, and that packs a punch of protein and a punch of calories. So we're gonna go with that for the day. I am finishing up a water, and I probably have another one, and I've also been putting a water by my bed, and then when I wake up at night, which for me is a lot, I drink more. So I'm getting like a whole nother 30 ounces overnight. So that's something I've changed, and that's been nice. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you're interested in doing this challenge with me, jump on. Let's do it. Let's slay. Let's go into the holidays at our very, very best. All right. Good night, y'all. Be blessed.